Hey PC World fans, it's time for another live PC build, and this next one is near and dear to my heart. This Friday, I'll be building a mid-range video production machine. As the lead video director at PC World and the producer of the Full Nerd podcast, I try to keep up with the latest PC trends as it pertains to my video production workflow. Yes, I'm a PC gamer, but I also look at the performance of how these parts stack up in the Adobe Creative Cloud suite of applications because that's what we use in-house. And with that in mind, I wanted to put together a realistic PC that I would use in my daily production, and actually that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be switching to this machine as my daily production machine. It cost around $1,300 and it should be pretty damn solid for my needs. With that said, let's go over the parts. Now usually I start with the CPU, but this time I'm mixing it up because we actually have a sponsor for this build, and one that makes perfect sense for this rig. So I wanted to thank SK Hynix, the maker of fastest in-class SSDs, for sponsoring this build and providing a 1TB gold P31 and a 500GB gold S31 to be the main storage options. For those who don't know, SK Hynix developed the world's first 128-layer NAND-based consumer SSD and is the world's second largest memory manufacturer. But what really sets them apart are incredible performance at affordable prices, surprising power efficiency, and 5-year warranties. As a matter of fact, SK Hynix makes PC World's top picks for best all-around SSD and best NVMe SSD. Links to Amazon are in the description if you want to grab a gold P31 or S31 and give your PC a big upgrade. Between these two drives, this is more than enough storage for me since I offload finished projects to our video production NAS. And yes, while there is PCIe 4 support in this configuration, it's not necessary for me at this point, and the price for performance angle of the SK Hynix drives is much more appealing. And speaking of PCIe 4, you probably have already guessed that at the heart of this machine is going to be an 8-core Ryzen 7 3800X. Would I have loved to get my hands on more cores? Of course, but this CPU should easily chew through our footage at stock clocks. My motherboard pick is the MSI Mag B550 Tomahawk, a full-size ATX board that allows me to expand my rig with things like a capture card. This is a nicer B550 board, and at this price I did look at X570 options as well, but the benefits were lost to me from my uses. This board should also do well if I decide to step up to a Ryzen 5000 series CPU down the road. For the GPU, I sacrificed a bit and went with a GTX 1660 Super, though here I'm showing the 1660 Ti because as of this video, my Super card hasn't come in yet. I pored over the benchmark charts on Puget Systems for a while and just couldn't justify the price jump to a 20 series card. And while Adobe has worked to make GPU acceleration more important, the price for performance angle just doesn't scale on GPUs the same way it does on CPUs. While yes, this does limit my gaming abilities, it's a sacrifice I was willing to make, and to be fair, I have a separate gaming rig. The last major piece is a sound card. Well, technically not a card, but the Creative Sound Blaster X3 is my go-to pick for a DAC that performs awesome in both work and gaming. As most of you know, audio is a very important part of my PC, and this is exactly what I use daily. To round out the rest of the build, I have 32GB of G.Skill RAM clocked at 3600 MHz, a 650 watt Corsair power supply rated at 80 plus bronze, and a genuine Windows 10 key that I bought on PC World's $40 sale. Take that, Gordon. I'll be throwing all this into a Phanteks Eclipse P300A, which should strike a balance between looks and performance. So there you have it. I'll be putting all these parts together live here on YouTube on Friday, December 4th at 10:30 a.m. Pacific. Please come join me. Our builds are always a fun way to hang out and chat with fellow nerds, so I hope to see you there. And thanks again to SK Hynix for sponsoring this build. Be sure to subscribe for more PC coverage here on PC World.